Hello. It's been a while since I've recorded anything. Been a bit bad this year for that, but a few of the games I've been playing, such as Skyrim, Tainted Grail, Mr. President, Frostpunk, they're all quite big spread out games. And you know, if you see my other videos, I tend to just play it as it is, so it's difficult to, I don't tend to do the editing. I don't do the editing, no, I don't tend to. So what you see is what you get with mine, so it was difficult to get them on the board. But I decided I had to try and get this done before Christmas, because we've got a special edition of Final Girl here. Krampus, the Horned Devil. Love the film. It's so cheesy, it's good. And quite scary in bits as well. At the North Pole. So what you've got is Krampus has come to the North Pole. The victims in this one are the elves. So a little bit of a spin on that one. I've done a few Final Girl videos, as you might have seen. So if you want to learn how to play the game, you need to go back to my Camp Happy Trails one, where I explain it. On this one, I'm assuming you know the rules, so all I'm going to talk about is the quirks and then get straight into the game. First thing is the elves. If you move into a space with an elf in, your time goes down by 1 for every elf in that space, because they are very talkative, excitable, energetic and annoying. They take your time up, so you've got to go with that. I've already set them up from the setup card. That's all done. You'll notice some present cards over there, and I've also got a few present tokens. They get put onto the game on this stage, which you'll see in a little while. We're playing as Cindy the Elf. She's on the board already, you can see. The other one you can play as Mrs. Claus. I'm not doing that because I did that last time. And I did lose last time, but I was fairly close. So we're all set up. We just need to turn the event card, except there's one thing comes up here on the snowball that's turned up. And it says, if I can get that on. When this card is revealed, immediately take it. No search action required. You may discard the snowballs when adjacent to the killer to take a distraction action card. So we'll get one chance to do a distraction there. Let's put that in Cindy's hands straight away, so she's ready with that. Now let's turn over the event card. Caroling. Struggling to get. If you end the action phase in a space with 3 or more victims, move the horror meter twice and discard. So we'll put that down there. What's the bet? And I forget about that once we start playing. But it would be good. We've got 3 in there. So that would be a good start if we could get to there, because we're how many away? We are 1, 2 away. I found it a bit hard on this one to actually see where we're going. So I normally start with the focus cards. So I know you can't quite see those, but hopefully you know what all the cards are, and we'll show them. I normally start with focus, try and get it down, but I want to get to that centre space if I can. Quickly, because once I move in that centre space, I'll lose 3 of these as well, remember, because there's 3 elves there. So I'm going to use that as my first card and roll 2 dice. I could do with 2 stars to get straight in. And what we've got, I'll move that there so you can see it a bit better. Come on, so and what I could do is get rid of the short rest and the weak attack. So that's 1 star, move 1 space, but time goes down by 1. So 1 star, and we're going to move 1 space. And what we're also going to do, immediately take it. You may discard the snowballs to take a distraction action card. So let's do that. So I'm going to get rid of that, discard that. Put it over there out of sight, and we're going to take a distraction card, which is down here. So do I do that or do I do the walk again? I'm going to do the walk again. So let's go. I'm hoping again for 2 because I want to go there and then pick 2 of them up and go to there. Just 1. Better than nothing. So we moved into this space. Krampus can't get straight to us, so no problem with that. So the walk one's used. Time goes down by 1. Also go down by another 3 because of the elves. So we're down to 1. But this goes down to there. Because we've taken advantage of that. And then we discard that card, so let's put it over there out of the way. We've got no, we could do one more thing, but there's no harm in doing it actually. Because I'll only be doing it next turn, because all I can take next turn now is that, so I might as well. I'm going to take this, use this distraction card straight away. So let's go. 1 star. 1 star, so we actually go up 1 and we go down to there. So I now can, that's been a really good card, because that now means I'm going to end my go there. It means I've still got 2 and I'm going to take a sprint card, so I can do a bit of stuff next turn, hopefully with 3 dice. We'll see. So these ones, distraction, that's it, I've taken me 2, so that goes back there. Distraction, and they're all 0 cost cards. Now on to Krampus. First of all, he attacks anybody in his space. Can't do that. Then he goes after one of the elves, the closest ones are those 2. And the way I play it, and there's various ways of doing it in the rule book, is I have him going after the space, if they're equal, the space where there's most. If it's the same, I was rolling dice. So 1, 2, 3 is going that way, 4, 5, 6 is going that way. And it's a 6, so he's going that way. So he's in the stables. So now we go to the present phase. Let me read out what he does for you. He does, when we see that icon, we roll a die and place a random unrevealed present token in or adjacent to Krampus' space according to the number rolled and the panic number on Krampus' space. So it's just as though when you're panicking something, you've got these numbers here. Let's roll it and I'll show you. Well, I'm going to grab a token first. Let's grab that token. Just put that there for now. 1 dice, 1 die, and it's a 3. So where does that go? 1 to 3, it goes there. So that doesn't get resolved at the moment. It only gets resolved when somebody's in that space or less directed by something. So that's that moved on. Now the first terror card. Oh, Krampus recovers health each time a present is opened. So also gets 3 extra health here. Not the best start, but on the plus side, he's not coming after anybody. So now it's our turn, and as we've seen, we've only got 3 cards. I'm going to go with a sprint card first. Let's roll 3. 1 star. So he can move up to 2 spaces, and he can take 2 with him. I'm going to go 1, 2, I think. Yeah. 1, 2. So we're going to go to there. We didn't move into any spaces with elves this way. So I don't think there's any. We move time down 1. I'm going to do a focus as well. And we've got 2 stars there. So the time goes up actually, so back up to 6, and that goes down. Shall we risk doing another one? Let's do it, because we can get time up again. So if we could get 2 stars, I moved that up 1, didn't I? So it should be up 2, I think. Yeah, it should be up there, sorry. Let's do it again. Or do I keep it? Let's keep it. I'm going to keep that. Leave it as it is. So we're on 7, so we've got a few things here. Might try and go after him early on here. Critical blow. And a close call. Let's get a because critical blow, as you know, is difficult to get because you need 6, so I'm grabbing it while I can. I've got 7. And then I've also got a couple of walks, short rest, weak attack, because we're going to get rid of those first. Cindy's special moves, I don't know if it's move 1 space, and well, that's it. When you save victim, when resolving a walk or sprint action card, you may use a no star result as a star result, so that's useful. That's got 6, so we've finished. So they focus goes in there for next turn, sprint goes there. Now we've already done this, so first one is he attacks and he kills his first elf, so that goes up. Bloodlust goes up. Now he moves after the next ones, and these ones are they now the closest. 1, 2, 1, 2. He only moves 1 space. No, yeah, he only moves 1 space at the moment. So he moves to there, because as I said, there's more elves on that one, as I said. Always do that. That's the way I do it. Now another present. So we've got a 1. So take that. And where's the 1 for that one? 2, 3, 4. So 1 is in the same space. Opening presents. What does Krampus do? Krampus. No. Don't actually say anything about Krampus. I'm just going to pause that while I just chat. No, you don't. If it goes into the one Krampus one, because there's no elves there, you don't open the present, so it stays there. So it's tarot card time. Oh no, he's disguised as Santa. All victims move 1 space closer to Krampus, and then something happens. So this isn't going to be good. We'll do those 2 last. So that one's going to go to there. They're going to go to there. Those 2 are also going to go to there. That's going to cost a fortune to move into that space, time-wise. That's going to move there. This one will move to there. This one moves to there. That one moves to there. They move to there. Now we uncover presents for both of these. So what have we got here? 2. Oh, that's good. So we get 2 extra time. So we get a positive there. What I do, I'm going to say what to do, but I pile those up. Then if I run out, I'll put them back in, but I've never run out yet. So discard the next terror card. So that one, yeah, I'm just going to put that off to one side. So that's that, but then we finish off this terror card here. He moves towards us, but he's already got victims in the space, and he attacks twice. So he kills 2. One, 2. So that goes by 2. So I'm back down to 2 dice at the minute. And that's the end of that. So I still have got 1 victim, or 1 potential victim with me. I just don't want to move. I do want to move into there, but I also don't. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to focus. Try and get myself up to 2 dice again. 2 stars. So, yes, I do get back up to there and get time up 2 as well. Oh, sorry, I don't go there. Goes there. So I'm actually up to 10. I'm wondering about whether to just stack my hands. I'm going to do walk once. Because I want to try and get that one. I'm not going to use that. So I'm just going to move 1 space to this one. Save myself a victim. And they also move 1 space. So my 1 space is going to be moving back to there. But that goes down at 1. But I'm now 1 card, 2. I can have a maximum of 10 cards. But I want to maximise you have all these points I've got here. I think what I'm going to do is finish it there. I'm going to take a Furious Strike and a Retaliate for 8 points, which leaves 1 extra for the close call. Plus I pick up that one. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm alright. Number of cards. They both go there. We are done. Krampus's turn. Now he attacks. And then he goes after. And he can move 2 spaces. Now he's going to go into that with 5 of them. You know that, so he's in there with them. We give up a present. And a number 3. So where does the present go? It goes 3. Just trying to show you that it goes into the village centre. Tarot card. Roll a die to determine which space bursts into flames. All victims in that space are killed. Discard item cards from that space. So we've got Santa's house, Santa's workshop, stable. So Santa's house, nobody there. Stable's nobody there. Santa's workshop, nobody there. So nobody's going to get killed. But some of these item cards are going to disappear. And it's a 4. Santa's workshop burns to the ground. So the BB gun's gone, along with whatever they were. And that's the turn done, except... Actually, no, because he's not killed anybody, so they're not panicking. Now, I could move into there. But I'll lose that plus 5 and it's my turn done. I've got no actions. Although I am thinking, Furious Strike doesn't use any actions, so can I do that without any actions? Never come across that before. Because I've got a critical blow, Furious Strike. Now I want to just check the rules. I've just checked, and the way it says it is if the timer goes below 0, the turn ends. And you can actually see on here, I should notice that. So you can go down to 0. And I'm going to do that. We could give him a good batter in here. So, I'm going to walk. First of all, hopefully I do get that. I can move 1 space. 2 stars. So I can move up to 2. I only want to move 1. Timer goes down by 1. I'm moving in there with 5 elves. So the timer goes to 0. So, here we go. Into there. We're on 0. No time. But I've got 3 cards that don't use time. So the first one I'm going to do is the strongest. Because you could end up if I don't get 2 stars, it ends my turn anyway. So let's have a go with 3 stars. Oh, what a disaster. So I'm going to add 2 cards. I need to hit him with something. So I've got 2 close call ones. Do I re-roll? I haven't got any timers, so I can't do it. I'll tell you what I'm going to... What do I do? I'm going to re-roll the die. I don't normally do that. So I'm keeping that one and that one for now. I'm going to re-roll 1. Oh, no good. I'm going to try and re-roll again. It don't matter which of those. So I'm going to roll another. And a star. So I'm in a position where I could actually just move those to one side. End up with 2 stars. Because I can change that one. And I'm going to do that. But if I'm going to hand in one of those, so I'm doing that. So I'm causing 3 and that. So it goes down to there. I can get rid of those 3. So you have to get rid of those first. And that discards that one. And it's not ended my turn because I got the 2. So I'm going to do a Furious Strike. Oh. Well, no, I don't. I've got to retaliate, you see, so I don't want to do that. So I've got no hits. So this is rubbish. So I've lost a health. That's gone up. And it's ended my turn. And I've got no time, so I can't get any more cards. So I've got a walk and a focus, a weak attack and a retaliate. Retaliate I'm going to need, because he's going to... Is he going to attack me? I'll have to check that in the rules. This because I haven't played Final Go for a while. Who goes after first? So, get rid of those. Okay, I should have known that. It goes after a victim, not me. So his first thing he does is he goes after one. Does 2 damage, but he only attacks 1 victim, so it's 1 victim's gone. But it does trigger the dark power. Expensive gifts. When a present is opened, roll a die. If the result is a 1 or a 2, ignore the normal effect and the present explodes, dealing 1 damage to everyone in the space. So these are going to panic in a bit, and they're going to go to there. Potentially. Not finished yet, have we? He doesn't go after anybody, but there's another present. And it's a 1. I've got that token to hand in, and a 1. Where's the 1 go? One goes there, because there's no, don't panic from that one. We've got to open it. The final girl has a choice, because there's elves in there, you don't have a choice. And it's a Santa's hat. So we take a Santa card. A snack from Santa. Recover all health. Or time equal to health. Well, I've lost 1 health, so let's get... I want timers up. My health's 4. Do I improve? I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to do that. So that goes up by 4. So we're up to 10. So that's a present one discarded there. No. So that's that finished. We now have a tarot card. Public execution. If there are no victims on the other are. Place the killer in the village centre. This is quite a weird one because it's there, and then he moves, and then he attacks. So he moves to there, and he attacks, and he kills one. Goes 2 up, and that goes down to 2 dice. Oh, and Bloodlust goes up again. So Bloodlust is ramping up there. No. The final girl doesn't panic, but the others do. So let's roll 3 die for those 3, see where they panic to. 355. What have we got? 3. 5, 5. So it's just me and him in that space. I think we're going to battle it out, me and him, because I've got all those timers. So you'll see what I'm going to do in a minute. But that present is going to be open. But first, if you remember, we roll, and if we get a 1 or a 2, it explodes, and that hits instead. It's a 4, so it doesn't explode. We open the present, and it's another Santa, which we're lucky. I don't think I got a Santa one of these in my last game. A gift from Santa. Draw 2 items at random from those that were set aside during setup. Keep 1 and discard the other. So, what I'm going to do here, tell you what I'm going to do. That, just take the next 2. So we keep 1 and we discard another. The ice skate. Right. That's from range 1. I don't want range 1 because I'm going to be close in with him, so I'm having that. And it will cause 1 extra damage. So we're going to be wielding an ice skate. And then we discard the slingshot. Not bad at all, that. So, our turn. We're going to... What are we doing? What have we got? I don't want to use much. I want to use a focus and that's it. 2 dice focus. I want 1 star. I haven't got 1 star. Well, I need to get it, so I'm going to use those 2 cards. I'm handing in a weak attack, aren't I? No, I'm still going to use them. So it goes down to 9. Handing those 2 in, that goes there, because I want that 3 dice. Hopefully I can keep it again. So I've still got my retaliate, which I'm going to use on him when he attacks me in a minute. And I've got 9. 9, 9, 9. I'm going to use the critical blow. And I can use 3. I'm going to have a distraction as well to keep that down if I need to. So I keep those 3, that's my 9. And I've got walk, short rest and focus to come back into my hand. Focus, walk and weak attacker in there. So that's us done. Over to Krampus, who's coming after us now. Because he attacks, whether it's the final girl or me. So we would do 3 damage here. But we're retaliating. And we've got 3 dice to roll. 1 star. But I can use them. And I'm going to use a focused and a short rest. To get 2. So we ignore all attacks. And we deal 2 damage. Plus an extra 1. So we deal 3 damage to him. On the downside, if he comes after us again, when that terror card comes, we've got no defence. So now, he doesn't move because he's still in the same area as me. And we've got a present going to number 6, which is... 6 is down there. No elves in there, so it stays where it is. Now we've got the terror card coming. Cursed Caroling. So he's coming after me. He's already in the same space. For each space Krampus moves through, including his current and final spaces, place a present token there if there isn't already one. Well, there isn't. But he hasn't moved. Sorry, I'm saying there isn't. He hasn't moved. But then he attacks me. And he does 3 damage because I can't stop him. So that's not good. We're down to our last health. Nobody to panic. It's this turn. And my idea is critical blow, then try and walk away from him. So we're rolling 3 dice still. It's looking good for Krampus, I'll be honest with you at the moment. And we've got 1 star, which then ends. Yeah, I'll get it up to 2, but then I can't get away from him. But that keeps me at 6, so I can get some guard to try and fight him off. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to use it to turn that into a thing with those 2 stars, 4 damage, because I've got that blade. There's no limit to the blade. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're doing well, but he's going to attack me at least once. I'm only going to take 1 guard, and this is risking it because I know he's going to attack me at least once, and try and hit him again next turn with that. So that's my 6 points. I can't take a retaliate because it's in there still. So I'll also have a walker focus and a weak. I'll have 2 attacks next turn, as long as I survive this turn. So we are getting towards the end of this. It's been quite a short game, this one. But that's more because we've ended up in a position to go after him. That's all finished. He attacks. I go to guard. I need 2 stars. I really do need 2 stars. I haven't got that. I'm actually thinking I could hand all them in, but he could attack me again and I'm gone. And get me thinking here. Reduce hits by 1 if I go to none. Could go down to there. But then I've got nothing to come. Next turn. And if he gets another guard, do I just hand him in? I'm not going to. I'm going to gamble on there being some health underneath that, because I think that will end the phase. Let me just mull this over. I've just realised I roll 3 dice. I'm entitled to an extra dice here. Extra die. So I can roll another because I'm down to my last health. You get +1. And that has helped massively. So we've now got 1 star. And I can hand 2 in. I'm going to hand those 2 in to get 2 stars to ignore all hits. So we've done it with the guard, but it all depends what happens on that terror card. Where are we? So there's another present to come. Doesn't walk anywhere because it's stored in our space. A 1. Is it? 4, 6, 4, so 1. It stays in there, and I can choose whether I open it. I'm not going to open that because we've had 3 positive ones, possibly 4. We've had 2 Santas, 4, yeah, no, 3. 2 Santas, a good timer. We've only had 1 disco. So the chances are that's going to be a bad one, and I cannot deal with a bad one now because I'm clinging on. So now's the biggie. What's on this card? If there's a knife, we're in trouble. Right. So first bad bit of it, that goes up there. All victims move 1 space to the present nearest to them. So my not opening it isn't working because these 2 and that one are all on the same space as us now. It's a bit cramped in this bit. This is where they use. There's a card that can use in the box that I never use, but you put a token on, then you put all the ones on in the card. I'm going to do that actually, just show it. So what you do is, well, I can put it anywhere. That goes there. What we're going to do is put everything that's on there onto that, so everything shows you, so you can see things better. These all move towards, well, at the time, that's the nearest for that one. So he's moving to this, so I can't see it. That one. He's moving to that one. He's moving to that one. He or she, I keep saying he. It's a bit sexist. So we've got that to open. And as I suspected, it's a Krampus card. I suspected it'd be a bad one. Odds were stacked against us there. Ow. Place Krampus in the space where the present was opened, already there. You may not play reaction cards. And he goes after... Actually, he goes after one of the elves, not me. Because they go first, so... He kills it, not great, but at least he didn't get me. Up to there, that goes up, so we're still only on 2 dice. That's his turn done. Those two are going to panic. A 4 and a 5, so where are they going to move to? 4 and 5. So we can actually put this back for now. Leave it there because it's useful to have. So we're now in the same space. It's my turn. I've only got these and I can't move anywhere. So I'm rolling that and I can't. It's got to be stars. 1 star. So, it's down by 1. 1 damage. Actually 2 damage. Ice skate again. So he's onto his last one. And I've just forgot to do something here. Let me just tell you. I've got an extra dice. So there's a chance this could be a star. Let's just see. No. And I don't have enough cards to do that. So yes. So he's onto his last one. Which actually means I roll 4 dice next time. So this is a cliffhanger of a game. Not lost any time, so I need to retaliate. Desperately need to retaliate. In fact, if I can get 2 stars, I'm going to do him here. 4. And I'm going to go for a guard as well, in case he hits me again. If it does. And I also get short rest, focus and a walk. Focus, walk, the other guards there. So, this could be the end, because the first thing he's going to do now is attack me. I'm the only one in his space. And I'm going to retaliate with that. And I have got 4. And just to reiterate that, 2 from that, 1 from that, 1 from that. And we've got 2 stars. So he doesn't hit me. And we hit him with 3. But it doesn't matter because we're just turning that over. There's no health behind that. We have 1. Krampus is defeated. Santa Claus is safe. So, yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I do find it really good. The only downside I'm finding to this one is these spaces are a bit difficult to see. And that might just be me. So, I'm 55. So, my eyesight goes a little bit sometimes. So, and shall we just turn that over just to see what would have happened if we'd have ended up with that last time? Oh, I had 3 health, so we would have been safe. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed playing that game. And, yeah. I'll try and be better next year with the number of videos I get. I know its subscribers keeps ticking up quite nicely anyway, but I think I need to do a little bit more content. So, we'll see what's coming. I've got a game called Dawn of the Zeds I've been playing as well, which I could do a couple of playthroughs on, so I might do that next, but we'll see. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed it. Merry Christmas if you're watching this in the next couple of days.